Sunlight Dance. This gave me the chills. The combo of the music creeping up on you, that honest intimacy that was earned. It just felt authentic as a premise. The day to day of life, zapping the spark out of the connection that once was, the romance that once was. And it's impossible to ignore at the beginning, but then it's very impossible to live with it not being there when it fades as time goes. And just to be able to witness that rekindling as the music's swelling, as the light is pouring in, it was so brilliantly earned in the anticipation, and earned because the authentic, nuanced conflict at the beginning was really pure and honest. So I thought this was a really important piece, and I think many will find it a very relatable piece.
Oh, Sunlight Dance. Wow. I love that this wasn't just set on a bare stage. I think the setting makes this, it makes the story. You have to have it set in a real place. And the lighting, the cinematography, beautiful. The music was beautiful. The lyrics were great. Fit really well with this story. I love that there was a story to the dance, and it wasn't just a dance that we had to interpret. Beautifully performed by these actors slash dancers. I could feel it on their faces. There was a moment where the man's face just showed this like hopeful expression, like, please, yeah, I need to fix this, and let me fix this for you or for us. And I read that just on his face, whether he was thinking that or not. That's what I read from it, and it was just beautifully done. I didn't feel like it was over the top. I just felt like he was really feeling those emotions. And she was just so sad and was being open to being brought along to the journey and the solution as well. And I just felt like it was a great timing, great pace, great length. It wasn't too long or too short. I felt like the end was perfect. It wasn't all wrapped up in a bow, but it was a hopeful expression on both of their faces, and it brought them back to their love, and just beautifully done. So really well done, and good luck to you guys.
I really liked Sunlight Dance. I loved the way that the sunlight brought so much warmth to their previously blue-toned and gloomier vibe. The couple's dance was a representation of their feelings towards each other, and I loved that they were able to communicate through dance and reconnect in that way. It was a very beautiful piece, and I think that the music choice was great.
This dance was so unique. It really took that idea of a couple fighting, or they're in a rut in their marriage or whatever, and wanting to make up. I'm going to say a fight, because at one point in the dance he gets on his knees in kind of a forgive me thing, so clearly he did something that ticked her off. It's the idea of get back to where you were, that sometimes things slow down, you fight over stupid things, but it's such a fun way to make up by doing it through a dance, to see it where you don't really care what their fight was about. You don't really figure out whether they're in a rut or not. It's just kind of the idea that it's making up through a dance, and that he's trying to do better. That's why he opens the shades and they start dancing again, because the space between them at the beginning showed that they were fighting, and that she started out very stiff in the dance and then kind of loosened up as she began to forgive him, and they began to make up for whatever reason they were fighting for. It's such a fun film to show how you can make up after a fight.
Sunlight Dance uses the movement in narrative in such an effective way. They just use like how the couples like move along like the room to show the reconciliations between themselves. And I feel like this short film shows us like how to show like love, affection, care through our body language. And that's the message that I try to say in this short film. I feel like the story is pretty simple. It's nothing too complicated beyond just like some fights or arguments like between a couple. But at the same time, we just need to embrace our love, our share and mutual affection. And that could be done through like our like physiques or like through emotions. And this short film bring them together and create a powerful love story.